Hello, it's Matt and welcome to Collaboration Coach. This is the Office 365 Roadmap Radar for August 2020. The Roadmap Radar is all about what's new in Office 365. We've scoured the roadmap for any new updates so you don't have to. And before we start, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell to make sure you don't miss anything. This month we've got lots of great new features for Outlook, OneDrive, Teams and SharePoint, so here we go. OneDrive is being updated to allow you to add a folder shared with you by someone else to your My Files view. In the Shared with Me view on OneDrive, we'll start to see a button that lets us add a shortcut to that folder in the My Files view, so we can mix our own folders with those shared with us by others in the same view. This makes access to folders we use most often that much easier. The public preview of this feature began in late July and will roll out to everyone else by the end of September. The Shared Library section of OneDrive is also getting a refresh. Instead of listing all the libraries on the left-hand side navigation as they are now, there will just be one Shared Libraries link. The link will now open the Shared Libraries on the right-hand side of the page. This feature is being rolled out to targeted release customers now. Now to Outlook, and Microsoft is bringing a new resource booking option to Outlook. Today we can book rooms through Outlook when we schedule a meeting, and soon we'll be able to book workspaces as well. So what's a workspace? A workspace is a physical location where employees can work from, so it can be made up of one or many desks. The main difference between a meeting room and a workspace is that they have a capacity and a minimum booking duration requirement. If a workspace only has 10 desks, only 10 desks can be booked at any one time. After that, the workspace will be unavailable. This is rolling out to Outlook on the web and Outlook on Mac first, and later to Outlook for Windows. Microsoft Lists is a new app coming to Office 365 that we've all been waiting for and is rolling out to targeted release customers now. Microsoft Lists will let us create lists of data, share them and work on them together. We'll be able to create lists from our Excel spreadsheets and there'll be templates to get us started as well. Lists are rolling out to targeted customers now and should be available to everyone by mid-October. Now to SharePoint and the new Spaces feature that's currently in public preview. Spaces allows us to view SharePoint content in 3D, and this month we'll see a feature that lets us create 360-degree tours in SharePoint Spaces. In a site where Spaces is enabled, you can add a 360-degree tour and annotate it with content like video, images, text, and even Office documents and PDFs. So for example, in this hotel room tour, we can move around the room and you can see there are markers for extra content, and you can click on the marker and see the new content. So this should be available to everybody now. Also with SharePoint, now we can rename the title of our SharePoint lists and libraries. We can rename the title column in normal view and quick edit, and this feature has started to roll out to everybody now and is expected to complete by the end of September. Now moving on to Teams, and there's a new update coming to Teams that refreshes the sharing experience when sharing documents from Teams. So with this update, sharing in Teams will finally be the same as sharing from SharePoint. So when we share a document now, we'll get a choice of sharing with anyone, people in our organization, people with existing access, or just specific people. And it will be just like SharePoint and OneDrive. The default permission will be the one set for the entire organization. This feature is rolling out from mid-August and will be available everywhere by mid-September. Also in Teams, there's going to be a new channel info icon in the channel header, and it will open up an information pane on the right-hand side that displays a channel summary. The summary is going to include the description as well as a list of recent contributors and members. This will also be the new home for system messages. Information about the team members can be found here or in the members list. And this feature should be available to everyone now. A new call merge feature is coming to Teams. If you have two calls at the same time, you can merge them into one. If you put a call on hold and accept another, the meeting toolbar will have a merge option in it. That will allow you to merge the two calls into one. This feature is being rolled out from mid-August. And finally, the new look Yammer is generally available. This includes a complete makeover of the UI, which is the first I can remember since it was integrated with Office 365. Yammer groups now map to Office 365 groups, and they use SharePoint sites to store their files. The site is responsive on desktop and mobile, and we can brand it with logos, colours and images. Administrators and users can opt in and out of this update, but it should be available to everyone now. Okay, that's your roadmap radar for August 2020. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.